Plus, take a look at this. It's plans for a new sculpture at Portland Community College.
We will meet the woman who inspired this work of art.
Here we go.
Welcome back on this Thursday edition of Portland Today. We are showing you right now some wonderful artwork of a sculptor who is creating a new sculpture for students at Portland Community College. The sculpture will be based on very powerful stories of students and a particular student at PCC. The sculptor's name is Julian Voss-Andreae, and the student, kind of the inspiration behind that is Cherry Lou Weissman. So Julian, why don't you first start off by telling us about the sculpture you are making for PCC and what it represents?
Well, it's a piece based on Cherry Lou. She sits in a lotus seat kind of pose with a big book, and what I'm using for this piece is a style I've been developing over the past years where we slice up the figure. So she disappears when you look straight into her eyes, and from the other sides it will look solid. Yeah.
Julian, what was involved in the research? Because you need to get to know Cherry Lou and her story. Right. Right?
Yeah, so I know Cherry Lou. I knew her before. She has been working for me, and you know, she has a really amazing and quiet focus. And I really, when I thought about the sculpture for PCC, I wanted to kind of capture that essence, you know, of this very this wonderful spirit to just get out of where you are in and get into a new level, into a new world, kind of basically promote your own growth, put your energy and your resources towards growing, which is what a college stands for.
Cherry Lou, is that the style in which you study, the lotus pose with the book, such as that, or how did you arrive at that?
No, it's just he wanted, I mean, it's a coincidence that he was going to offer a PCC piece as a sculpture, and then it's just happened that I am a PCC student, so.
What is it like to be involved in this? And did you go through posing or photographs taken?
Yeah, we do have 3D scan for the sitting down with the book to emphasize as a reader.
For a long time?
Like maybe a few minutes.
Oh, okay, so it happens, yeah.
3D process.
And Julian, you were saying that PCC contacted you to bring this to Portland here and design it, but why Cherry Lou's story? What was it that grabbed you about her background?
Right, when I was, I mean, they had a call for art, and I applied for that, and I was brainstorming with myself and thinking what I could do, and I knew that Cherry Lou was a PCC student. So I talked with her about where she comes from. She came here recently from the Philippines, and what it means to be at a college. And I just realized there's so many stories like this, and it's so interesting. And then I went to visit the campus, and I saw so many people very much like that. And you know, for me, it's not quite the same. I'm from Germany. It's like, it's similar to America, but coming from the Philippines, it's a completely different world. And it means it's a hugely different thing, you know, being able to go to college and then opening all these doors.
And when will we see the results on campus?
Well, I think my goal is to finish the piece, the fabrication of the piece, by April. And I'm going to have a grand opening of my new studio, and then we'll try to show the piece at that time, and then we'll install it.
And do you have a name for it? Just curious.
The Reader.
The Reader.
Yeah.
Okay. The Reader. Great.